Good morning, and legislators, thanks for joining us. So as Merrill indicated, we're the second largest center-based program in Connecticut. We're actually the largest that isn't a cap agency that's focused just on early childhood education. We serve about 923 children in 8 centers, and we do that 51 weeks a year, 10 hours a day. So we are about a $16 million a year organization. And I will tell you, I'm from the private sector, so I will talk numbers and I will share our economic reality. The costs to us to serve a child is about $16,500 per year in our school readiness program. Again, 51 weeks a year, 10 hours a day, 2 meals and a snack a day. By 2023-24, that $16,500 will increase to about $19,000. So let's talk about what drives that. So minimum wage in 2015 was $9.15, and it will be by next year $15. So in the course of that 8 years, we have seen a 60% increase in the minimum wage. Now, our main source of revenue is the per child reimbursement, and that is $8,900 today, 2022, and it was $8,900 in 2015 when the minimum wage was $9.15. So CLC has always tried to be $3 ahead of the minimum wage, and to attract talent, that's no longer the case, and we've seen massive wage compression. So at CLC, let's talk about the revenues. So we have $8,900 from school readiness reimbursement. We have Care for Kids, of which only about 15% of our families qualify. So that translates into about $1,220. We get about $2,300 on average per annum from our families, and we have CACFP of about $800. So that's $14,000. Remember, our costs are $16,500. So we run a $2,500 per child deficit. And despite our size, we don't make it up in volume, which means that CLC, in order to stay in business, has to raise over $2 million a year in the private sector. And in 2 years, that number will approach $5 million. And I will tell you, I can't raise that. We're out of business. So now, I understand you have lots of calls on your capital, but I will tell you, none is more important than early childhood education, and the return on investment in early childhood education is the best in education. So, there's smart money and there's dumb money. Smart money should be investing in early childhood education. Now, you might also say, well, that's, it's unprecedented. So I would ask that you look at charter schools. Charter schools are funded not out of the OEC, but out of the Connecticut State Department of Education. And at least as of 5 years ago, they were funded to the tune of $11,000 per year per child. But remember, that's school day, school year. So if you translate that into 51 weeks a year, 10 hours a day, that's the equivalent of $21,000. $21,000 or $8,900. We found the money for the charter schools. We can find the money for the rest of the program. So thank you, and we appreciate your listening.